We go. Done, and congratulations, everyone. You guys make a great decisions to really wanting to invest in yourself, to really say that, you know what, I really want to get good at this skill big time, like the world has never seen before. Yeah. So we got a lot of people saying hi. We got Daniel, we have Javi, we have Bertrand, we have Sherma, we have Biba, we have Theo, we have Roxy, we've got Angelina, we have Balas, we have Bertrand, we have Ami, we have Biba, we have Shami, we have Daniel, we have Davey, we have Asa, we have Owie, we have Evelyn, we have Fazan, we have Jordan, we have Harriet, we have Javi, we have Jai, we have Kim. We have Laura, we have Mary, we have Melissa, we have Mora, we have Nora. Nice, we have Roxy, we have Samantha, and Sanjay, and Serene as well. And we have Suki and Theo and Thomas. A lot of our students also um um make big monies as well on shifting, on shifting their pensions. A lot of them will book a lot of one-to-one sessions for students to shift their pension. If you haven't yet, you want to send me a text where uh you can do exactly the same trading and investing rather than on your own platform. You can do on your pension platforms as well. Everyone has a work pension. Yeah. Every month you contribute, your employers contribute to it. If you call up, look at the work pension, call them up. Sometimes it can be smart pension, it can be anywhere any pension providers. So rather than them buying stocks for you, which most of the time you will lose money on the stocks that they bought. You can call them out. I can ask them 1 year ago, how much is it? 5 years ago, how much is it? Chances are it's either stagnant or it's not doing anything. So if you used to ring them out and say that you want to manage your own pension, you want to change your SIP, SIPP account, and you can do the same trading and investing. You can buy stocks on that. Yeah. In a Send me a text if you really want to know how to do this properly on a higher level training. We really help you to manage this. So a lot of our students already start sending them their screenshot to me, making really big money on their pension by avoiding the crash. Some people cash out, some people bought some bonds, some people change their sectors. So well done on that. Very nice. Jerome will say good evening. Well done. We have Rohima, we have Evelyn, we have Balas. Cool. So that's first thing first. I think everyone who contribute their pension should definitely do it. Otherwise, you're putting your money into the drain. Yeah. If you just put your pension, give it to your pension, and you never know what's happening, you are putting your money into the drain, and you worry, and you'll be like, why 70 years old now? I still have to work because you didn't do anything to your pension. Yeah, you didn't learn to invest them. So that first thing first. Second part is that you can see because of the tariffs and stuff like that. Um what's happened to the stock right now? Is the stock going to continue to go up, or is the stock going to come down right now? What do you think? That in the chat box. Do you think the stock is going to go up right now, or do you think the stock is going to come down right now? That's also really important. And you know what? 10 years ago, when I first started, this is what I want to know. I want to know exactly, okay, is the stock going to go up right now, or is the stock going to come down right now? And then finally, I was like trying to understand each of the direction, trying to go up. Is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? And you're trying to figure it out in a really crazy way. And then finally, you just realize that actually to make money on trading and investing, you actually don't need to know whether it's going to go up or whether it's going to go down. Very powerful. Write that down. To make a lot of money from trading and investing, you don't need to know whether the stock is going to go up or you don't need to know whether the stock is going to go down. I have a feeling, I know whether the stock is going to go. I have a feeling of that. But you 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 don't need to know that where the stock is going to go in order to make money and in order to make a lot of money. The stock went up, you make a lot of money. The stock went down, you can make a lot of money. And we normally only tell students on the higher level training, how can that be possible? How can you even make money without knowing whether the stock is going to go up or down? Yeah? What do you think? How can you make money by not knowing whether the stock is going to go up or down? That in the chat box. How do you even know, whether the stock is going to go up or down? How do you make a lot of money like that? Now, I figured it out for a really long time. In the past 10 years, I pay a lot of people just trying to figure it out how to actually make money. And finally I found out that there's just really one very powerful guarantee or very effective way to make money. And this is it. And this training we're gonna let you know right now. What do you mean, Raven, when you say, oh, whether this stock is gonna go up, whether this stock gonna go down? Most people, they don't do well because each and every single minute they're trying to squeeze money out from the market. Oh, this minute, what's the stock gonna do? Next minute, what's the stock gonna do? 1 hour, what's the stock gonna do? That's what I mean. You're trying to know exactly when the stock is going to go up or down. You're literally trying to look over the news. Oh, what's the news doing right now? What is it happening right now? Is it going up? Is it going down? I was chilling. A lot of our successful students were chilling. We made a lot of money and we were chilling. We don't even know. We don't even want to care about the news, whether it's going to go up, whether it's going to go down, because a lot of these news, if your strategist is really, really good, I told you already, some 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 special, some magical news is going to happen. Do you remember a few weeks' time we already talked about the stock is going to come down? We already know the stock is going to come down, but we never know the reason why. Sometimes we can be like, oh, we've got a new corona coming in, we got someone died, we got that's now we got new tariffs coming in, and then we have got all of that Trump doing something, and there's always something going on to justify for the reason. But in reality, you actually, if you look at a lot of the trades that we recommended, let's have a look. Let me share my screen right now. Yeah, if you look at the trades, a lot of trades that we recommended even last week, etc. A lot of the trades. 1st of April, we recommend to short Telecarf. What else? To short Muller call, hourly loop, and Dulu Holding. Anyone who make money on this, makes so much money. Who recommended any of these? Try in the chat box, just read right there. And yeah, a lot of short like that we recommended, like the Carnival, the Limba, the Duluth, the Togo, the Delta Airline, all of that, the Service Titan, all of that we've been recommended to just a short one. Ever since 11th of March, we say short, we say short, we say short, cold, short. All of that was shorting. And what else have we got? Probably in the past 3 months, we've just been talking about shorting most of the time. Like we have, let's say, what have we got? We've got Fluo, we've got um if you hold it till today, it's just incredible. American Airline, Alexis, this is 11th of February. We'll be talking about shorting for longest time. So maybe like, oh Raven, why do you keep, recommended short instead? And General Motors and Nova, Texas Instrument. Some students actually sent us a screenshot of some of the trades that we've done. Yeah, like crazy. Um, where is it? Is a lot of trades that we done like RTX on the 28th of January, SoFi, Royal General Motor, Polaris, Texas Instrument, all of that. They're all here. Where is it? The Texas Instrument is here, 16K just like that. RTX Corporation, 6K just like that. Kilroy Realty Floor, all of that. Where are we? Um, where is it? They're recommended. It's just inside. Look, the Kimroy is here. The American Lines is here. The floor was here. Where was this? This was some time ago as well. You can hold it until the next earnings. 18th of Feb. We talk about start to short market crashing starting mid February. We talk about long time. We didn't even know tariffs is coming, but sometimes things is gonna come. Like flow was here. What else have we got? American Airline was here, 51K, just like that. At core. All of them is here. I can't go through one by one, but you know what I'm trying to say. But let's look at what we recommended last week. Sort of screaming with crazy. Let's see. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Last week was what day was last week? 1st of April. Yeah, 1st of April is just right there. Yeah. So Dulu holding. Let's see what's happening with this thingy going on. Do do do. Yeah, since long time ago, we recommended Dulu Holdings as well. Really long time ago. Um, we have hourly loop. Let's see, crazy. Here, the button is right here, 28th of March. Last week there, it went down really nicely and gradually like that. Yeah, whoever recommended hourly loop, let me know who recommended that. And we got Millard Knock, the watch list as well. The button is just right there, the arrow. Yeah, who recommended that? Well done. Making big money like that. telecast communications. These are all last week. If you missed it, maybe we can find the recording. Canadian Solar and stuff like that. Yeah, we recommended it there and it went down massively big time. Yeah, like crazy. Some people are like, oh Raymond, how did that even happen? Why would you recommend to short when everything is an extreme fear? Last week was extreme fear, season is supposed to go up. What strategy do we say that it's gonna go down? It's crazy, isn't it? And today we're gonna review again. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna show you step by step. What strategy do we actually use? And we at the end of the session, we're gonna talk about what are the traits that we actually recommend at the end of the session. Incredible, credible, credible stuff. I'm gonna say well done to a lot of you to coming to some of the best training in the world. And these are all shorting traits that we recommended last week. And I just want to show a picture. And this is the stage of the economy. I'm going to tell you right now, for people who don't get the right education, or who've been doing it by themselves, they will be having things like this, like. And if you've not been doing well, I want to say congratulations, and you are absolutely fine. Elon Musk in the past few weeks he lost 130 billion. Jeff Bezos in the past few weeks he lost 45 billion. A lot of people are jumping, a lot of people are jumping off. It's a very normal to jump. Mark Zuckerberg lost 28. Bernard Arnault, the LV guy. Bill Gates, Google guy, Larry Page, Google guy, Steve Ballmer, Sergey, all of that people, the top richest people in the world, all lost like money like the world has never seen before. What do you want to type? I want to type this. I say many times for students on the higher level trainings as well. This is what happened. You probably feel this very much. A lot of people a few weeks ago was really feeling really euphoria. A lot of people are feeling really thrilled. I will buy more on margin. Margin is where you use margin. Got to tell everyone to buy. Believe this is the time to get fully invested. A lot of people are feeling this way. And this is why a lot of people are asking, why did you not buy? Why did you not buy? Why did you not buy? You know how many hate messages I got from so many people in February for recommended to short. In March, people ask people say, why are you shorting stocks? Why don't you buy stocks? You know, not just me, even Warren Buffett will getting criticized. He's like, why are you not buying stocks? You've been sitting billions of cash. People are writing letters to criticize him, going to his offices to knock on his door. I also got a lot of people who criticize where a lot of stocks in the past few weeks time, actually past few weeks, majority of our stocks, almost 90% of our stocks that we recommend, all of these red stocks are shorting stocks. Yeah, we've been recommending a lot of shorting stocks. People were like, why would you recommend so many shorting stocks in the past few weeks' time? Just because we understand what's been happening right now. Yeah, sorry, what's been happening in the past. Right now, a lot of people are feeling this emotion at the moment. They're saying like they're feeling anxiety. Why am I getting margin call? This dip is taking longer than expected. Yeah. Denial stage. My investors were great companies. People who don't have proper, like initially when they first started, they don't have proper education and stuff like that. And you're not alone. Like almost everyone, when I first started 10 years ago, this situation I gone through so many times. Literally, I can flip it. I can memorize it. What's gonna happen next? And the panicking, shit, everyone is selling. I need to get out right now. Capitulation, need to get off the market. People get angry. Who shorted the market? I don't like it. I want a refund. Why did the government allow this to happen? Why this allowed to happen? Why did Trump let this to happen? People are protest on the street. A lot of these are happening at the moment. And what's I saying? And people think it's a scam. Why is this happening? What happened to my pension? And people are just really scared and how pumping fast. You're thinking about, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do right now? And it's very common. And I feel you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not alone. If any beginners who never done my training before or who just joined who are feeling this emotion, you are very normal. Yeah. And then the depressions if students, well, my retirement money is lost. How can I pay for all this? I'm an idiot. So a lot of people who don't have a lot of educations who try to do it by themselves, and really suffering a lot of that. But the good news is when we see this out of stage of the economy coming in, it's actually a good time to get in. And if you ask me, have we actually seen this already? And the question is we haven't, unfortunately. Yes, we haven't seen a lot of anger coming in. We haven't seen people kicking table. We haven't seen people flipping tables. We haven't seen people burning houses and really doing some crazy stuff. And when you see really crazy stuff happening, that's where a lot of money to be made. Yeah. So write it down. More money is made during a market crash than any other time. Yes, more millionaires are being made during a market crash during any market time. Money is not made during this bull market. Oh, we're going up. A lot of money is made. And the good news is, let me tell you what's the good news. The good news is how many times do you need to get rich in your entire life? 100 times? You need to get rich every day? 2,000 times? No. That's the good news. You only need to get rich one time. Just one time. You just make the opportunity one time. And this is it. If I show you the total amount of times Warren Buffett bought a stock, he literally just in total bought five stocks. In total, he bought five stocks, five times at the right time. This is it. So and this is he built his wealth one time very well, and the rest is just very easy. So you don't need to be every single minute trying to get it right, every single hour and trying to get it right. Yeah, I just want to make that very clear, like right now. So initially, in the beginning of the conversation, I said that a lot of people are trying to time the market. It's going to go up, it's going to come down every single minute. They're trying to find out what's happening. If you found yourself in a situation where you are stressed, where your heart is pumping, where you found yourself what news, you're trying to look through news all the time, it's going to go up, it's going to come down, you're probably using the wrong strategy. You probably need to text me and we can book for your one-to-one to sit down together to see what's happening. All right, if you're on the proper level of the training. Because you're probably using a wrong strategy, I'm going to tell you right now. Because the strategy that you've been using is very complete beginner, and you've probably been doing by yourself for the longest time. So, question: if I don't know where the money is gonna go, the market is gonna go up. I don't know where the market is gonna come down. How do I make a lot of money? How do I make a lot of money? I'll come back to this topic at the end later. But uh, normally you share the students high level, but we're gonna get into it right now. So yeah, so what we've done, we looked at some of the trades we recommended last week. Well done for a lot of you who did the watch list last week together with us. You've done really well. This week is gonna be big, Now, so let's talk about what's gonna happen this week right now. So, first of all, before we do anything, we want to look for our mum and our dad, which is our US 500. Okay, we're just going to look at US 500. As I said before, I want to say it again. No matter what happened to the economy, we have World War One, we have World War Two. This is the crash 40%. This is a internet bubble in 2000. This is a financial crisis in 2008. People jump off the cliff. There's 5 movies talking about this. If you don't believe, just watch the movies. The Big Short, a lot of these movies, they were jumping off. People are killing themselves. People are going bankrupt. Really sad. Really crazy times. As crazy as I felt, and I do feel it. And we have this Corona time going on, and this is why we say many times, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. And that's what Warren Buffett says, and it's absolutely true. Um, so we've got this 2000 Corona crisis. We have this inflation crisis dropped 25%. Corona crisis dropped 38%. In this financial crisis dropped 60%. Internet bubble was dropping around 50% to 40%. How do you calculate how many percent? 15 minus 790. 159790, probably around 50. Yeah. And then now we've got this tariff drop. At the moment, it's dropped around 20%. At the moment, it's 20%. Who thinks it's cheap right now? That in the chat box, who thinks it's really good to buy right now? Let me see. No, I would say people who haven't had a one-to-one session with me, you probably think it's a good time to buy right now, or it's already crashed, it's good to buy right now. You're absolutely right. As I said before, even in 2000 financial crisis, yeah, even you bought right on the top, you are the unluckiest person in the world. As long as you use the right trading platform, I want to stress that's right. As long as you use the right trading platform, if you hold it long enough, you're gonna make money. So even you top right at the top, Even you aim right at the top of this internet bubble, even you aim right at the top of this corona crisis, corona time, very scary. People cannot breathe, people are dying. And inflation crisis, people printing a lot of money. Even you aim right at the top of this tariff crisis, let's just call it like that. I want to say well done because eventually you're going to make money if you're using the right trading platform, the ISA, the invest account. All right. That's the first thing first. So I just want to say to a lot of you, if you've been holding any positions that you have right now, that is on ISA account, your share dealing account, whether you hold it here, you hold it here, you hold it here, you hold it here, even you hold it right now, you bought right now, go you straight away, you click buy right now. I want to say well done to you because you're gonna make money eventually. All right? Just to make that very, very clear. So don't be scared about, oh, I'm now holding, should I sell? Should I sell right now? If you're using share dealing ISA account, you can hold it. Okay. Now, if you I sent an email out a week, 2 weeks ago for student on the proper level. If you're using leverage, I kind of ask you if you've been buying using leverage. I even post an Instagram reel about that. If you're using leverage, if you've been buying, you want to run away. You don't want to be buying on leverage at the moment. Leverage means you're using spread betting or you're using CFD account. Not now. All right? Not now. I will tell you when later on. When you text me, you book for a one-to-one, I will tell you exactly when it's gonna go out, when it's gonna come down. Cool. So, where are we right now? So, first thing first, so just to say if you're feeling not so good, if you're feeling good, I want to say you are not alone. All right, just to make that very very clear right now. Cool. So let's do the analysis right now to see whether it's gonna go up or whether it's gonna come down. Should we? Cool. So I'm gonna remove everything right now. This is where trading starts. Just now it's just trying to talk about psychology, which is very important. So a lot of people don't have the right psychology. But we have a very, very important training portal. On the higher level, we have one psychologist to talk about what happened on the bull market, and one psychologist to talk about what happened on the bear market. Okay, and that's just such a powerful thing because at each of the stage of the economy, you will need that very, very much. But anyway, now what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go through the analysis right now. Cool. Let's have a look right now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. Let's have a look right now. So, what's happening to the market right now? Who thinks it's gonna go up? Who thinks it's gonna come down? That's the question. So let's get started. So, the first thing we want to do is really we try to do very common, very basic technical analysis. Even though it's not basic. What we're going through right now, a lot of people spend 10 years, they never will be able to figure it out. But technical analysis is just literally 1 to 10% of what we use. Yeah. This is not the key of our strategy. This is very, very basic. A lot of people focus a lot on this, but you don't have to. So, first thing first, you draw a trend line on the weekly time frame. Okay. If I'm gonna draw a trend line, would just be probably just be there. Okay, a weekly time frame trend line. What about monthly time frame trend line? Just right up there. Let's try to draw a monthly time frame. Yep. So on the monthly time frame, it looks like this is a really nice point. Okay. It looks like it might come all the way down to this line. All right. Just around four. I'll give you a value later. But just around 4500 is if it comes down really nicely, just right there. We always start with a bigger time frame for those who are new. When to draw your line, the bigger the time frame, the more powerful that is for you. All right. And the second step, we want to go into the draw a support line. The third step, draw a support line. The support line could be here. Support line is anything is kind of bounce. We kind of bounce here a little bit there already. The next bounce is here. The next bounce is just right here. This will be a wonderful bounce, but I don't think so it's going to come here. Yeah, this is a support line bounce. First bounce, second bounce, and third bounce. All right. And the weekly time frame, let's have a look. So just draw it really nicely. This is the first bounce, potential to come here. I'm gonna delete these. This is the monthly trend line that we're talking about. Okay, cool. And that's the second one. That's kind of the third one. This is a support line. That means it can bounce off here for six something. It can bounce off here for two. And it can bounce here 738. Yeah, more likely gonna be these two bounce, especially this 4200. Just write that down real quick. 4200 bounce. It's the same price as the price when it was in 1st of January 2023. I'm gonna put a text there. Um, Same price as 2023 January. That means we're having how many months of discount? Right now it's 2025. We got 2.5 year of discount at the moment. Okay, 2.5 year of discount at the moment. Cool. So let's go to the next one. The next one we're going to talk about is going to be your indicators. So let's go to indicators real quick. You can use any indicators that you want, um, but you have to back test them. So you can see. Let's change this to 40 just real quick. I'm just going to show you. So it comes up here, it comes up here. So we haven't seen it up. Last time we want to make sure it crosses up. We haven't seen that up yet. So maybe a little bit more. Okay, maybe a little bit more. And then the stochastic, we're going to change it to 2012 9. Crosses up. That's okay. Let me change it to 1233. Let's see. So crosses up there, crosses up there. Crosses up there where is a buy signal. So right now we're still waiting for the crosses up. All right. So that's what it's saying on technical analysis wise. If you go to a lot of other people trainings and stuff like that, you will see that they already ask you to buy just right here anyway, like just right there. A lot of technical analysis would have asked you to buy just right there already. If you look at it on a daily time frame, which a lot of people, other people kind of teach, you will see that this is a wrong signal. You can see it went up there, but it doesn't go up. You can see it went up, it doesn't go up. Hence, this is the time we actually send an email out to ask you to short, if anything. Can you see? Go up, but it doesn't go up. So daily time frame on the technical analysis is not very strong. We back test to you and show you in the past as well why this happened. Yeah, cool. The next part that I am gonna talk about is, let me have a look. Yep, this is it. So that's a technical 10% of the part. So it looks like there's still a little bit more to fall. So now let's go into the next step right now, which is some more important step. Mm. If you go to my website, which is ravenquality.com. So let's just open all of these up. Just trying to see what's happening right now to the market. So in the oops, in the beginner level, we will be looking at this. This is a beginner level, is 4, it's crazy. But in a higher level, we will go into wanting to make sure that I would say um everything is kind of like quite high up, okay? Quite high up. And I like to go to the VIX like that. Go to the VIX as well. So a lot of them are actually saying, okay, it's actually quite high up, etc. So let's see. Go to weekly time frame. So our VIX is around here. The last time we are here is the Corona time. So our VIX is quite high. If it comes to around 4.2, this is it. That would be a good time to start buying stocks as well. Yeah, right now it looks like it's still a little bit more to go. Now, our step one, all of that is very good. Let's look at this NAAIM. If we backtest the one in the past, let's look at NAAIM historically. Let's see if we can get this out. Investing.com. Let's see sentiment. Just trying to get the NAAIM exposure. This is really talking about what the hedge funds are doing. And you see that the last time we have here is 1st of November. That when the hedge funds, everything is at the bottom here. Should we buy or sell? That in the chat box real quick for me. Just right here. USNAM. When it's here, should we buy or should we sell? That in the chat box. This is first of kind of like when hedge funds is selling, you are running. Sharon say bye Thomas, say bye Thomas. Hi, long time no see. Nice to see you the other day. And we have Bedra, we have Javier. You're absolutely right. So right now you can see we're around here. We're still waiting for it to come all the way here. So that's the first thing I want to type. I want to type micro, macro, micro. I want to type um, you know, sign to buy, the diamond sign to buy. Um, the first sign would be you want the on the mic copy this website on the NAIM exposure to reach this level, which is for what is this? 24. Yep, just around 24 level. Okay. You can see last time we were here, 2015. Warren Buffett was buying a lot of Apple in 2015. He bought more Apple in 2008. You can Google it, you can find it yourself. 2020 Corona crisis. This is an inflation crisis, really good to buy. This is the November. And then now, your tariffs, hopefully, it's going to come there. So we are not there yet. Okay. This is all very, very accurate because it's active investment managers. Okay. If you can go against them, you're going to make a lot of money just like that. That's the first part. The second, also, we want to make sure the open insider cross. Okay. When I say open in that insider cross, I literally just mean that you want to make sure the purchases is actually more than anything. Let me just show you. Um, where are we? Let's see. Yep. So we're almost crosses, but we're not there yet. Let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Of advertisement. Yeah, you can see just right here, Monday. We're almost crossing this right there. Almost crossing, not there yet. You want the purchase to be way more than the sales. Okay, the purchase of the directors, the CEO are buying companies. Okay, more than the sales. So we are not there yet. All right, that's the first thing first. Now, let's talk about. Let's see. Okay, so that's the first part. That's like kind of like the fear and greed, etc. Now let's talk about um the cryptos as well. We want to make sure it comes to 9. This is crypto 24. It looks like it's still a little bit more. If it is comes back to 9, that's where I will be looking to buy. This is just on the crypto index. Let me just show you maximum. Right now we're in the middle. You want to come it to around here, just below 9, just right there. Yeah, that will be a really good time to buy. Cool. So that's another signal where you want really the crypto field to reach around just around 5. I have another new fear and greed index, which is a lot more accurate. Let's see if I can find it. It's on another portal. Bank of America Fear and Greed Index. Let's see, do we have this? Okay, not really here. That's fine. All right, that's fine. So that's the normal part. The second part we want to talk about will be in terms of the rhythm, the pattern. On the rhythm pattern, you can see things is got going down in February. This is one of the main reasons why I recommend to short in February based on the rhythm. And you can see in April time, especially the end of April, we have a kind of another kind of small kind of things going on till May. There will be probably a time to really start doing a lot of stuff. So we still have like a few weeks kind of left for you to really learn, for you to accumulate, for you to really, really get good at this. Yeah. So just a little bit more left for the downturn, just like that. Okay. Just a little bit more. First week we have some positive that is like Monday, Tuesday, we have some Monday probably. And then later on we have some going down there. That's the historical pattern. Okay. Just pay attention a little bit. Middle of May, you really want to do something. If you ask me, there's only two times I will short the market. The first is during February till um till probably this time. The second is just September till middle of September, just August, end of August till there. This is the only two times I will short the market. I will not short the market anywhere else, no matter what happens. Yeah, no matter what happens. This is why in February time we have a lot of shorting trades. March we have a lot of shorting trades, and that we recommended even April's as well. Yeah. And once we get here, we're not gonna have shorting trades anymore. A lot of the trades we recommend is gonna be buying later on. Okay. Um, so that is strategies on how to predict whether the stock is going to go up and down like that. Yeah. But the core, the most important thing where you're going to make money is actually this. This is it. This is where rather than trying to find out we have a really big chapter on this for students on a higher level of the apprenticeship training. So I'm just want to brief it a little bit because it makes sense right now at this market condition. It does. It really does make sense right now in this market condition because it's like another weapon. It's like another arsenal. You go to the war. Suddenly you have used your machine gun. You have used your bomb. But you want another thing. You want another thing. You go to the war. You want another thing. And this thing is called a rocket launcher. You have a rocket coming in. And this is it. We have a lot of arsenal on the high level training. So I'm very, very excited for a lot of you who got a slot for high level training. But I'm gonna release one of the arsenal right now. Okay. Uh, Um. So I hope some high level students are gonna forgive me for revealing it, even though we have a lot. And one of the really really higher arsenal where why we are able to predict markets so accurately, so powerfully, is and I spent a lot of money, no more than £500,000 of my money, just literally going through all of the different trainings almost all around the world. You name me, I've been there. You see me in everywhere, and this is it. So what most people are trying to do right now, they're trying to predict, oh, the price is going to go up. They're trying to think what price is going to come down. And they're trying to predict that all the time. And the reality is you don't need to do that. On a high level trading, you don't actually need to do that. You don't need to know whether the stock is going to go up or down. This is why we are so confident. Most of the trades we recommend shorting. Just imagine if we discuss it the wrong way, the whole thing is going to go wrong. Make sense? So it's really important. But anyway, so how can we predict so many stocks? If you look at a lot of the trades that we recommended in the past one month, 2 months, if you hold it, if you continue to hold it to today, you will see that you will make even more. You will make a lot more money, than you lose. Yeah, you're gonna have some losses. You're gonna have like 20 quid losses. You're gonna have some losses, which is very, very normal. But overall, out of 100 trades, 90% of the trades is gonna get really, really right, which is powerful. You don't need, and you don't need such a powerful strategy. But just in case if you want to learn, this is it. Um, so rather than you trying to figure out exactly where, like where the price is gonna go out, where the price is gonna come down, sometimes, or this is just one of them. This is we have like out of eight of so many powerful strategy. I'm just gonna review one of you, because of the time. Sometimes you don't need to know all of them. You don't, you don't need to know all of them. Like so, this is it. This is where it starts, and you don't need to know whether the price is going to go up. You don't need to know whether the price is going to come down. You can just be very, very patient to wait for the price to come to you. But in order for you to know to wait for the price to come to you, what do you mean? You need to actually know what is the true value of the price, true value of the stock. Wow, what does that mean? True value of the stock. Yes, you need to know the true value of the stock. And most people will not have any idea what is the true value of Apple stock. They don't know what is the true value of Amazon stock. What is the true value of Nvidia stock? They say Nvidia is going up. Let me just buy. Wow, Apple is crashing right now. Let me just sell. They're just going through the crowd. They're just going through emotion. They don't know what's the true value of the stock. But in reality, if you want to make money, like let's say, let's say you bought your properties at, I don't know, £500,000. Okay, you bought a property at £500,000, and there are a lot of people screaming outside. They say, "Can you sell your property at 300, please? At 200, please? At 100, please? At 50,000, please?" You're like, "What are you on about? Like, what's going on?" Because you are very confident you're not going to sell it unless it reaches the true value of your property, because you know how much you bought. You bought it of 500,000. That's the meaning of it. You don't really care about what the news is talking about. You don't really care about, oh, it's going down at the moment. Donald Trump is doing that. Biden is doing that. They are doing that. You don't need to know any of that because you know how much you bought your property and you know how much it's worth. And this is it. So you're not gonna sell it unless it gets to the price that you want. This is it. But most people don't know the true value of the stock. Okay? And there's many, many ways you can know the true value of the stock for the just for easy purposes, just for very, very easy purposes. For really, really easy purposes. Type in the chat box. For those who already done the one-to-one with me, you probably know already. But just to repeat it back, because the secret of mastery in anything is repetition. How do you know the true value of the stock? How do I know how much is Apple stock worth right now? How do I know how much is Nvidia stock worth right now? How do I know how much is my property worth right now? Most people they spend 90, 100 years trading and investing. They never, never, never know this. Yeah. So well done. So some students really, really get it. Very, very, very good. Harriet got it. And because students who've been doing a lot of session for quite some time. This is it. And first of all, you want to know you want to know what's the PE ratio of the stock. Okay? You want to buy at the right PE ratio. Really, really powerful. And most people will not ever think. No one will taught you about this. No one will teach you anything about this. Yeah. The second part and the third part is a bit difficult, and but we also talk about in the trainings as well. On a higher level training, the second one is actually you measure how much cash is the stock gonna give you in the future. All right, that's how you calculate how much your rent worth. That's how you calculate how much your company, your business is worth. We call it a DCF method. Okay. We're not going to talk about that. And the next one is called the guidance. Okay, by reading the guidance, this is why we've been reading the guidance all the time. So if you know these three very, very carefully, no one can stop you. This is why we are so confident we know exactly what's going to happen right now. Okay, so let's do that right now. Um, um, yeah, let's do that right now. So guidance, how do you know what's the true value of the stock by reading guidance? Because sometimes even though when you know the true value of the stock, you want to make sure your stock is actually growing. You want to make sure your stock is actually making money. Hence, we read the earning guidance. Okay, now one-to-one we talk more about that. In the one-to-one we talk more about that. Because of the time, I'm going to show you very, very simple but very, very profitable strategies just real quick. Remember, the secret of mastering any skill is repetition. So we're going to repeat some right now. Cool. So let's get into it straight away right now. So what do you mean? How do I use this to make a lot of money? I'm going to show you very practically. How do we use this to make a lot of money? Very, very practically. Hardly anyone is going to show you this. So a lot of people will be like, oh, Raymond, I really want to buy SP 500. I really want to buy Nvidia. I really want to buy Apple. I want to buy Tesla. I want to buy this stock. I want to buy that stock. Question is, when should I buy it? People keep texting me every day. When should I buy it? I love that you text me. You can continue to text me if you're on the higher level training, because that's the whole purpose of it. I'd rather you text me, show me your position, show me how much cash you have, and stuff like that, so we can really sit down and plan if you're on the higher level training. Um, we don't have many slots for the higher level training. But anyway, so and there's no right or wrong answers, by the way. Yeah. So don't be like, oh, what if I do it wrong? What if I do it right? We are here to learn. That's the whole purpose you are here. Okay? But anyway, so what am I saying? So how do I know what's the true value of of what price should I buy? There's so many already. Okay, you talk about true value so much. Tell me what price then? What price should I buy then? Is it 6,000? Is it 5,000? Is it 4,000? Is it 5,000? Show me then. I'm going to show you now. Cool. So, and most people will not show you this. Warren Buffett knows about this strategy and he hardly show anyone. I have to really track down like really, really big time. Go really, really try to see him every single year. I'm seeing him again later on. Really, really trying to squeeze him big time. And he charged £1 million for his dinner, by the way. Anyway, so let's get straight into it right now. This is it. This is it. What we're gonna do right now, the way we do it is we trying to find out what is the average or what is the lowest value for the PE of any stock that you're looking at. All right, cool. So let's have a look. let's say we want, um, but it don't just click it like that. In our one-to-one, book for a one-to-one. We're gonna sit down together. We're gonna make sure it depends on your countries. It depends on how much portfolio you have. If you have different amount, it's gonna be using different strategies. Yeah, this is a very, very. I'm just showing you a very, very powerful, very guaranteed risk-free strategy right now. But it depends on your situation. We'll be using different strategy. All right. So um. Now, let's look at the PE ratio of this guy. How do we do that? Let's see. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Just trying to find a value. So it looks like the value is 24 now. This is out of 7. We are on the 8 right now. So it's not properly updated. But you can see yourself here. So our price is at 24 right now. Okay. And if you look at the average, if you look at the average, you look at the average in 2019. 20 years time, for example, we came all the way to like here 13, and we came all the way here to 19. And in 2020 corona, we came to, let's see, 10 years, we came to like here you can see 18, and here we have 19, here we have 19. So type in the chat box, what is the PE you want to buy? Type in the chat box. I want to spam the chat box right now. What is the PE you want to buy? So Rani was saying, I want to say congratulations, Rani, by the way, for saving 20 to 30,000 pounds your crash. Well done, Rani. I'm so proud of you because you're willing to trust me, you're willing to trust yourself. More importantly, you're willing to trust the process. Well done. Yeah. Rani literally avoided the crash. She literally saved 20 to 30,000 pounds. Just avoided the crash just like that. Very, very proud. Because she's on the higher level training. So we have Shereen say 19, Laura say 19, 20, 19, 19, 19. You're well done. You're well done. Yeah, well done. So, when you say to host and panelists, no one can see. Yeah. So anyway, what was I saying? Let me just continue. Um, where am I? I am at. Let me see. Yeah. So a lot of people are saying 19. If you say 19, I want to say congratulations, you are right. It's 19. Okay? It's 19. But the last time we reached 19 is 2022. That is like what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago? That's like the inflation crash. Okay? That's the last time we reached 19. So we might not even reach there. That's the only problem. But let's pretend it's at 19 though. Let's see what price that is. So if it reaches at 19, so we're gonna do some maths right now. If you don't understand, this is absolutely fine. But you remember PE is equals to price divided by EPS, by earnings. Okay? So let's make it very simple right now. Let's pretend the SP right now is 4982. So right, 4982 is equivalent to um and you want to say host and panelists, no one can see you running. You want to type to send to everyone and copy and paste it. And then 4982, and the PE that we've got is right now is 24. All right. So you ask yourself, when it's 19, what's the PE? You know, sorry, what's the price? So you literally just use 19 divided by 24 times 4982. And what is that? 4982 times 9, why are we? Times 19, why are we? Divided by 24. 3944. That means a really, really good time. You can sell your house. You can do everything to buy at 39 kind of 44. Okay? So let's have a look. Now, where are we? Okay. A lot of words here. Not sure what's happening to this. Delete. Cool. So it looks like 3944 is probably gonna be 4,000 just right there. All right. 4,000. That's gonna be the same price when it's on 1st of January. That's what we saw. Yeah, probably just 1st of January, just right there. All right. 1st of January, just right there. Now, we are at here at the moment. There's still a little bit left, but there are still some. it might be reaching at PE 20, it might reach as PE 21. We are only at PE 20 24 right now. I recommend students to even buy it at 20, even buy it at 21. Depends on your situation. When we book for your one-to-one, we'll show you exactly what to do, exactly what is the best price to buy, etc. Yeah. So if you already know the true value of it, you know that everything they are screaming right now is just a fluff. You don't even care about it. You have such a big confidence because you already know what's the proper value. Yeah. If I choose PE 21, let's see. If I choose PE, wait. Uh, 21 divided by 24 times 4982. 4359. 4359. Yeah, just here as well. Even here, 4359. Yeah, even here is also quite powerful and quite nice as well. Yeah. So it's just probably around 10 more percent. 10 more percent drop, then you can go kind of start to go all in and stuff like that. Yeah. So just a little bit left. Okay. Just a little bit left where it will be like, okay, it's the price that I want right now. It's a true price right now and stuff like that. But it depends on your circumstances. Don't just buy this because based in the UK, you have to make sure you're using pound sterling and stuff like that. You have an euro, you use euro, and a lot of things you're gonna do. And there's a lot of stocks that if you bought it the right price, you're gonna make even more money. Yeah. So if, for example, you look at it right now, when the index was down 2% today, the index was down 2% today. If you bought any stock, like if you short any stock, Tesla was down 4%, MicroStrategy down 11%, Apple down 4%. You almost double your money just like that if you choose the right stock. Okay. AMD down 6%, Coinbase down 3%, Alibaba down 6%, Meta down 0%. All of that. Okay. So you want to choose the right stock in the high level. When we sit down, that's what's gonna happen. Cool. So Raven, what's the conclusion? The conclusion right now is that um at this moment in time, we will still not be buying stock using leverage unless I literally see there's another 10% crash in the market. One more 10 more percent crash in the market, that's where I will start to get greedy. Okay? And if you're on the high level training, we're gonna ping you, we're gonna email you, we're gonna text you, we're gonna WhatsApp you, we're gonna do everything to let you know if you're on the high level training. Okay, you're on the high level training, um, so that you get the best possible price. So don't worry about that at this moment. So let's go to your homework right now. Let's go to your homework. Um, let's see. See where are we? So I hope some of you have done your homework. I want to say well done to a lot of students last week, like who done your homework. Suki, you've been doing really, really well. Anyone who recommended the trades that we recommended last week, making us so much money, I want to say well done to you. You're doing really, really well. The next step is just to like do more, see more, so you get a lot more confidence. Yeah, that's just it. And so you get a lot more confidence. So you get a lot more confidence. That's what happened. Awesome. Really, really awesome. You guys are doing so well. So let's go to homework right now. This is the boring part of the training. Some people might not get it. I'm going to tell you it's absolutely fine if you don't get it. Okay? Because normally, in a one-to-one, this is where you start learning this. But let's see this a little bit. Just give me a second. Awesome. So yeah, so sounds video sent to the panelists. Ronnie was making so much money. We even say be back saying 18 is good. 18 is good. There's a chances it might get to 18. Yes. Melissa say 19. Well done. One to one when we sit down together, we're gonna be more proper about that. Ronnie said, "Thank you. It was you who helped me. You're welcome." Ronnie, I want to say, "Well done to you. It was you who willing to trust yourself and trust me to put a leap of faith. So you make save 20 to 30K, £1,000 just like that." Laura said, "Thanks. You're welcome." Cool. Now let's get straight into it right now. What I'm gonna do right now is I am going to look through some of your homework right now. Let me look at some of your homework right now. So, how do we go do the homework? Let me just see. Um, do. Second, fourth, Daniel, let's have a look. I love everything you've got here. Now, we just need something more recent because you need to give me the date. You want to give me the date, Daniel? You're doing really well. I just need the date, the more recent one, to see what happened. But you're right. You can see EPS. This is the earnings 0.72, 0.52, negative 0.73. So it lose even more money. Negative means it lose even more money, if I read it correctly. 0.7372. I want to make sure you're giving me the guidance. I'm not so sure whether this is a guidance. Let me just continue reading your graph. If you know the true price of Tesla, you're also going to make a lot of money, by the way. One to one, we're going to be sitting down to show you big time. Daniel, you're doing so well, but where's your graph? Yeah? Oh, beautiful Charmaine's as well. What is this? We've done that, 27. Essential. We need the date though. You need to give me the date so I know when this is. March, very good. Want to see the date. 28th of March, good. Guys, if you've done it, please put on the first page. I only want to see the one that happened this week. Yeah. The one happened five weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. You can go back to our watch list and you can just click the sell button. Yes, by the way, a lot of trades that we recommended on the short, whatever week that is, you can still short them. Okay, if you read the guidance, the news is still shorting, you can still short them. It's absolutely fine. But it's a new week. Let's get some new things coming in. Do. Okay, let's see. 3rd of April, very good. Beautiful. Suki, you are doing such a good, beautiful job. Some people look at it, some people got confused. You don't need to get confused. One to one, you're gonna learn step by step. So let's see. I just want to see a decrease. If I see a decrease, I will be very happy. So 6.35, 6.35, 1.715, 1.17, 3, 3.04. It's a little bit decrease. Let me compare Q3 to last year Q3 here. 6.54, 1.48. So it's decreased but not too big. What do you think? Fiscal reaffirm. Reaffirm means it's the same. Okay? Reaffirm is the same. We want something that decreased big time. April 2nd. Let me read this. Despite. Okay, let's read this. So, we just look at the numbers. If you want to short something, you want the number to go down. As simple as that for those who are watching right now. So 40, 40, 30. Good. It's good to short. Let's continue. 295. 275. Okay, so downwards as well. That's fine. Now we want to make sure Q2 is the same as Q2 last time. 54, 30. Good. This is a very good to short. Franklin Convey. So we're going to put it on here. 8th of April. But you should have shorted, if you've done the homework, you should have shorted on that. Franklin Convey Company. Short because quarter was down a little bit. How much was down? Let's have a look. Um, what, 40 to 30? From 40 to 30. Really beautiful. And let's see. Due to the homework, so you should have short it on the 2nd of April. Let's see if you're gonna make money on 2nd of April. So Franklin, because the news come out on the 2nd of April. So let's pretend you miss the 2nd of April, which is the drop there. You're gonna get on the 3rd of April. So you start coming down really nicely. You can try to find the true value of this to see where it's gonna go down, and you stop shorting after that. Check the seasons as well. Cool. Really beautiful. How much down? Let me see. Um, yeah, 44 to 30. A little bit. Not like big, but it's good. Simulation. Really beautiful graphs as well. Let's see. I'm just gonna compare the number. So 90, 90 is the same in revenue. And 1.07, 1.07 is the same. Mm. Similar provided for the year. Expect growth. Okay, let's go to the next one. What date? The first one we look at is the date. 2nd of April. Have we talked about penguin the other day? What? 1.5, 1.6. So it's up. We're looking for short. This is probably the last, last week to show. Okay, that's very, very good. We only found one. Very good. Um, anyone who done your homework, let me know right now. Otherwise, we might call it a day already. 5th of April. Okay, let's have a look. This homework is very easy, by the way. For those who are new, you'll be like, oh, what is this? What is this? It's very easy to do. 1.07, 31, 55, 28, 593. So it's the same. So let's compare Q2. It's the same, so it's not like it's not very, very good short because it is the same. I'm looking for shorting at the moment. Um, this is Adobe also buy. Okay. Broadcom 7th of March. Okay, this is quite late already. April, just one. All right. Mark, we need a little bit more. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, RX sites, let's see. They expect 1.5 the decrease. I feel you're doing so well. Revised expect a decrease from the guidance 165. So it's a decrease. Probably you can short this guy. Let's see. Where's your beautiful graph? Nice. So let's see. It's not very clear, but we're gonna try our best to read this. 22. Um, 185 revenue, 160. 3214. 165, 160. Operating margin 71. Okay, it looks like a short, even though we can't really read it carefully. 14 to 25 compared to 2024. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Range, expenses is still growing. That's the only problem. Last time was growth 32 to 41. Now 14 to 25. It's still growing though. RX side, if you short on the 2nd of April, you make a lot of money. Do. Just 2nd of April, you missed it. Let's go to 3rd of April, even 4th of April. Yeah, slowly coming down. Will we short it? Let me have a look. The company is still very much growing. That's the only problem. Okay, it's still growing. You can see it's actually still growing 14 to 25%. You want something to kind of like not growing. Very good. You're doing really well. I'm very, very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. We normally will put this on the watch list just like that. But I think if we can find a better one, you know, the only tricky part is that sometimes, company are still growing. It's not grow as much. It's not 40%, but I still grow 20%. Now let's look at this. Um, 159, 163. Looks like it's buying. How do we compare this? Okay, this one. 952 profit 159163 3.97. It's all over the place. We really want both of the numbers to go down. Let's look at the Q2 last year. 9140 3.38. Not down enough. Daily sales and all of that. Okay. Who is this? Very good. But I just want to know what's the percentage this is down to see if it's big. You would have made money as well. Equity, third. Steady growth, sales. Net sales increased 11. Can you see? The net sales was increased 11, but the profit was down. So sales is increased, profit was down. If you want to short something, you want both things to go down. Write that down. If you want to short something, I want everything to go down. Yeah, without one going up. Let me just see. I think this is it. Well done. Anyone done it already? And I've skipped yours. Otherwise, we're gonna call it a day. Joseph. I'm gonna wrap it up. Evelina. Who do I want to read? Dummy. Let's go dummy real quick. First Kingston. This is increase. Franklin. He found Franklin's as well. Well done. Guess decreased by 8. Let's have a look at this. Now, Suki, if you have problems to find companies, you can look at Damini's one because some of these students are hand-holding students. We actually hand-hold them all the time. So let's have a look. Um, so we've got 7 decreased by 23, decreased by 28. 2.42, 2.85 decreased by 1.2828. So it looks like it's decreased. So a lot of our students already shorted on the 3rd of April. Let's look at the 3rd of April. If you shorted this company called Guess, you'll make a lot of money. Let's see whether it's true or not. This shouldn't have shorted it. You can see the date. She shorted it on the 3rd of April. Let's say you get it one day late. You can also short on the 4th of April as well, which is this is 3rd. The 4th of April will be here. A little bit of bump up and then coming down really nicely. Our lot students make a lot of money on that. It's gonna put on the watch list. Guess like that. Short because from from let me see from where to where. From 1.82 to 1.82 to 1.32. Cool. So who else? Have a look at yours, Evelyn. Okay, let's have a look on your beautiful, beautiful work. Let me see if I have anything like that. Okay, that's about it. Wow, who is this? Malini, you're doing so well. We handhold you every single week. You know, we have session. Damini, I mean, you're doing so well. Some people can take into consideration what people look at, and you can do the homework. If you find yourself, well, I can't find any traits. You can look at Damini's one because we handhold her every week. So it's just easy for her. What is this? Evelyn. Okay, let's have a look. I want to make sure it's the latest one, yeah? Let's see. Wow, beautiful. I love that. So RSI, you found it nice. I love this. I really like it. Let's have a look. This is 130185. The revenue was dropping. Good. And gross margin 70%, operating expenses 135. It looks like a good short by looking at this again, but let me read it carefully. So this is this, yeah? Okay, so it's the other way around. So 138, revenue 185. So the revenue increases, I think, if I read it correctly. And then you have margin, what else? Implied growth 32%. It still has a growth there, 55%, 32%. Growth is less, but it's still growing. So that's just a tricky part about this company. It's still growing. Very good. Very good. Very good to what Armin has done. You both have done really well. Oh, this is 8th of April, really? That's good. Kuro. You want to short or buy? Let me look. Um, as I say, a lot of people will not be able to understand what I've just done. Melissa, you asked me a question. Yes, you can. Let me know once you've done it. Now we have thought. Let's have a look on this real quick. So this is April. We've got where we 275 and then 275. That's the same. And then 13.7. Let me see. 14. Okay. Not many numbers here. The sales is the same. The sales is the same. 275, 14. Yep. Reiterates means it's the same. Well done. Evelyn, you're doing well. When people say it reiterate means it's the same. Reiterates. Okay, cool. Who else? Have a look at it. You're doing so well. Really, really powerful. Bruno, let's have a look on yours as well. Beautiful. Ernest, where is yours, Ernest? Bro, beautiful. Let me look at the date. Okay, I love the date. The date is 5th of April. Beautiful. Let's see. So we've got net sales of 1.5, net sales of 2. It looks like this is increasing. EPS 2.45, EPS 2.35. EPS decreased a little bit, tiny bit. Yeah, it's a short, but the EPS decreased just a very tiny bit. 2.45, 2.35 is like zero point 0.1, not massively. Yeah, it should still go down as well. It should still go down big time. Cool. Let me have a look. The next one that we've got is the next one that we've got is Progress Software, which is this. You want to buy, so we're not going to look at that. Just going to look at short at the moment. Some people are like, oh, Raymond, what if um now the criteria for short, there's a criteria for short, okay? These two criteria for short, shorting stops when the diamond sign happen. Okay? When the diamond sign happen, NAIM reaches 24, when crypto fear, when open insider cross, then no more shorting. Okay? And so yeah, shorting you want to use very, very, very small position. Okay, very small position. And what else? Let me see. You want to treat everything that you are doing as luck. That's so important. If you're shorting, you want to treat everything that you're doing as luck. Warren Buffett didn't make any money on shorting, mostly on buying. Okay, so shorting is just like just do a little bit and then like anyway. What else I'm talking about? I'm talking about open insider cross, and the last part is that if SP 500 PE ratio reaches 21, you want to stop shorting. Literally. Now it's 24, probably still okay. 21, you want to like, you know what? Enough of me thinking about blood is going to be on the street now because we are probably at the bottom. When is it going to reach 21? Um, when it's crashed for another 10% probably. Yeah. So right now, China retaliates about the tariffs now, and then we EU retaliates a little bit, and then America retaliates back a little bit. Get a little bit of back and forth. It's crazy, isn't it? I've never seen it before. Actually, we have seen it many times. Let me tell you what happened. The history of tariffs. If you look at history of tariffs, um, history of tariff, the reason why he's trying to raise all these tariffs is actually because he actually trying to make income, tax to become zero in the country. So if you look at history of tariffs, Um, we got a lot of tariffs in the past that happened. 2018, we have the China war tariffs. We dropped 20% just like that. WTO 1995. This is not a tariff. This is not a tariff. We have a little bit more tariff on the past where it dropped 30 to 80%. So let me see if can see more pictures. Let me just show you. Yeah, they call it smooth and holy tariff. So crazy as well. It dropped 30% and then it dropped another 70%. I don't think so we're gonna drop 70%, but let me just show you real quick. So, where are we? Is it loading or is it lagging me? Okay. It's not really here. Okay, let's start with this. So we have average import, and then we have a little bit import here, import, and a bit of tariffs going on. This is a little bit tariffs going on. This is just before the depression. Tariffs by Charles Apple. Essentially, there's a lot of tariffs going on just right there. Yeah, the Smooth Law Tariff Act 1930. So that's a smooth hourly tariffs where it crashed the market from 50 to 20, around 30% crashes there. Let's go back. This one. The president of William McKinley brings back protectionism by doubling tariffs, rates like wool, linen, silk, China, and sugar. So they doubled the tariffs just right there. Um, So before that, Mongley tariffs, this is reduces some tariffs. The market was going quite okay. And this guy coming, William McKenzie, president of the States, they double the tariffs. And when he started to double the tariffs, this is what happened. The stock was coming down from 50% to 40. What is this? What is this? Is this a stock? But basically it dropped quite a lot. It would be nice if it's a stock prices. And then 17%, and it's what? Passed by Republican in the hopes of saving farming operation. 1921, 1913. Democrats replace high tariff with a new federal income tax. Let me see. Brings back protection on W tariffs. 1897, 1921. ChatGPT is gonna give you very okay. This guy 1930. Professionally law raises tariffs more than 20,000 import goods to the second highest in 100 years. These law and retaliatory tariffs by other nations lead to reduction in US trade by more than half at a time, where the country could have been used more during the Great Depression. It actually get into the Great Depression. Yeah, so they started to 1930. If you want to remember when is the last time American raises tariff, it's actually 1930. Before that was Trump 2018. And what happened to the stock price? Um, it went down massively. You can't really see the stock price here. But yeah, let me look at another website where it shows the stock price properly. But I think you know what I meant. Um, let's call smooth holy tariff stock prices fall. So pass tariff, how much fall? US equity from 80, it dropped a little bit. The other day was dropping quite a lot. It dropped like 70%. 800 dropped to 20, so 80% dropped a little bit. And then started to come back. So they remove all the tariffs eventually. So there's no more tariff. And just recently we come up with tariffs. So it's fine. Just so that you see what happened last time. It dropped around quite some. Cool. That's it for now. I hope you learned something new today. And let me read this question. Are there prop firms that you will Bruno, I would not recommend prop firm because prop firm makes money by you losing money. Yeah, by you losing money. Cool. So well done, everyone. I hope you learned something and pay attention to if something big happen and stuff like that. We'll let you know if you're in a higher level training. If you want to apply for the higher level training, just send me a text and we can see what we can do. We have Rani here, we have RJ, we have Angelina. Well done, we have Amin, we have Balas, we have Bertrand, we have Beth, we have Bebek, we have Bruno, we have Kamina, we have Shami, we have Chihang, we have Daniel, we have David, Erwin, Evelyn, Fazan, Jero. Nice to see a lot of you. Harriet, Javil, Kim, Laura, a lot of Laura, Leaf? Who is Leaf? Nice to see you. You want to text me? Mario, Marila, we have Melissa, Nora, Rahima, Roxana. Long time, Roxana. We have Samantha, Sarin. You don't want to miss this out. Roxana, we have Suki, we have Q, we have Thomas. Nice to see you the other day, Thomas. Small world. Cool. That's it for today. And see you very soon. If you feel so reassured, you're welcome. All right, if I'm going to tell you something, I would recommend you to small down your position size. I know Laura make a lot of money like doing day trading like that. If I'm going to say something, I'm going to say slowing down your position size will be so good. If you feel really scared, sometimes the position size is a bit too big. Yeah? I'd rather you practice right now when you sold your house and stuff like that, and then we can do it properly rather than you going too much in and then you give up and stuff like that. So treat these like a lesson before we start your proper training. Cool. Daniel, one to one. Okay, cool. Send me a text, Dan. And with Bruno, we have Laura, we have Theo saying thank you as always. You're welcome. Aji saying thank you. You're welcome. We have Thomas, we have Bev, we have Chi. See you, Laura. We have Bertrand. Have a good evening. Bertrand, you also want to send me a text. Bertrand, where have you been? Send me a text so I can let you know exactly when to buy and when to sell so you can book for your one to one. Send me a text, Bertrand. And a lot of them, welcome. Welcome. Cool. Speak to you very soon. If you need help, don't be shy. Just send me a text and we take it from there. All right? See you soon. Especially if you're on the higher level training.